Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with an FGO video reaction. I will be reacting to one part of the Fate Grand Order Lostbelt 6 Dramalogue voiced one. I'll be reacting to the like a 5 to 6 minute video of Morgan, the final scene of Morgan. The last scene that we get to see of Morgan, that part. So I'll be reacting to that. I obviously the Dramalogue is like a huge thing. It's like 2 hours or something like that. So I've planned to kind of like react to small little important parts. Another one that I have plans on reacting to later on is Oberon's introduction and Oberon's end. So if you have any other sections of the Dramalogue you want me to react to, let me know in the comment section. I'll react to them as well. So yeah, this is the first one that I decided to do. This is called Morgan's Downfall for Fate Grand Order Lostbelt 6 Avalon Lefay. And I want to listen to this. Obviously I'm starting with this and I'll go on to a few others later on in the future videos. In this video, this one only. It's a 7-minute video now that I'm seeing, and it has the original gameplay with synced to the voice acting, which is very nice. And I'll link the original video in the description box, and if you want to check the original video out, it'll be there. And I'll also link the Dramalogue link in the description box as well, in case you want to listen to the Dramalogue, to the 2-hour Dramalogue as well. All right, let us get started then. So yeah, let's do it. Morgan's Downfall. Here we go. All right, here we go. This is this Avalon said, isn't it? Yeah. This part was a surprise. Okay. Oh, this is yeah, Morgan or Ash. Okay.
オークニーで目を開けたとき、私はもう一人の私からの知識を受け継ぎました。反人類史のモルガン。砕け散ることを承知の上で、私に全てを託した妖精妃。私はモルガンの運命を知りました。
Oh boy.
反人類史には居場所のなかった女。そんなモルガンがブリテン異分隊に召喚され、島の惨状を見て嘆いたのは確かでしょう。でも同時にこう思ったのではないでしょうか。このブリテンなら今度こそと。
Okay, I really like how they voice acted the. I think they voice acted the whole. I don't think the whole set or did they do the whole thing. I think so.
ブリテン島を愛していました。私もそうしたいと思いました。
Yeah, it's a 2-hour long Dramalogue, so I think they voice acted everything, didn't they? That's crazy.
私はモルガンとして生きることを選んだのです。私が愛しているのはブリテン島。私が作る、私の居場所となる国なのです。反人類史では決して手に入らない自分のブリテン。それを築くためなら何だってしようと頑張りました。そして救世主の振りが身につきました。救世主であれば名をくれた妖精も喜ぶと思い、名前をトネリコに変えました。ロンディニウムを失いました。仲間もみんな私から離れていきました。でもいいのです。今度こそ理想の国を、私のブリテンを築くのです。 そのためだけに生きてきたのです。そのためだけに彼女は砕け散ったのです。
in quotation. Okay, like Morgan is damn. Okay, Morgan is a full like an example of. Oh, here we go. I'll talk about it later. All right. Damn.
女王モルガンの正体。
Oh, this is Aurora's voice.
彼女が歴史の陰で
I
何を
wasn't
してい
expecting
たの
something
か。
like this.
その事実を。
I wasn't expecting her voice to be like this. Okay.
オーロラの風の知らせだ。
一体何を話す気なんだ？
すべては一人の女の企てだったのです。妖精歴において妖精たちを救ったという救世主トネリコ。彼女はブリテンの妖精ではありません。違う世界から来た妖精であり、私たちの敵なのです。どうか知ってください。私たちブリテンの妖精は2000年にわたり魔女の私利私欲のために刺激され苦しめられてきたのです。
Oh boy.
魔女の名はモルガン。楽園から私たちを支配しに来た
It's crazy how
偽りの王。
one thing that Aurora
キャ
says,
メロットに住まう妖精の皆様、
and everyone's like,
どうか今一度
oh, she must be
自
right.
分の心に問いかけてください。私たちが倒すべきものは誰なのか。ブリテンを任せるのにふさわしい妖精は誰なのか。
Now everyone will be like,
ひどくない？
that,
ひどい。
like it is so
ひどいよ
crazy.
ね。女王が聞いて呆れるよね。
One word and they're like, oh yeah, she must be correct.
あれ、いらなくない？
Oh boy. Like little children, you know, like that's basically the fairies. They just believe everything that people tell them. Oh my god.
もう騙されないぞ。悪辣な魔女め。
貴様たち何を。
Oh boy.
違う。私玉座に私でなければ。
Ah.
やめろやめろ。誰か俺がやめて。私を玉座に。
役立たず。
Oh boy.
役立たず。いらない。いらない。
役立たずならもういらない。
玉座に戻せ。もうブリテンを
Oh my god.
失いたくない。
Oh.
やっと止まった。でもいい君だ。自業自得さ。ところで、あそこに倒れている汚いの、何？
Oh, it's balanced. Okay, that's it. Oh my god. Yeah, well. Voice. Like hearing this voice acted, oh boy, this scene is so much more. Yeah, so much more difficult to watch, especially the end. Like, yeah, and I love like the voice acting was perfect. Like Morgan's voice acting, just like when she was, the part where she was like kind of like half crying, half like in pain. The what's that word? The shakiness in her voice, the way someone speaks when they're like in the middle of crying, like when you're in the middle of crying and you want to speak, there's like I don't know, like there's like a shakiness to your voice, and sometimes there's like you kind of taking a breath suddenly and then again, like that. I'm pretty sure everyone has cried at least once in their life. I'm sure that you know what I'm trying to say. That thing, you know, obviously, like the voice actor like recreated that perfectly, like in the section when she was like kind of like saying like, oh, take me back to my throne, like pausing in the middle, kind of taking the breath again as if in the middle of crying, and shake the voice shaking. Yeah, that was brilliantly done. And the other voice act, like, you know, the other characters, like those fairies, their voice acting was done perfectly as well. Like it really showed how they were like, you know, this kind of a just don't care attitude. Oh, yeah, Aurora said it, it must be true, that kind of thing. And like just completely like nonchalant, doesn't care, like that type of attitude. And like, you know, like excessively cruel. It was just in the way like they were like speaking, that was like, you know, portrayed perfectly. So yeah, not only Morgan, the other characters, the fairies, the people who voice acted the fairies as well, they've done a great job as well. We got to hear Aurora's voice here as well. Now, honestly speaking, I wasn't expecting Aurora's voice to be like that. Like seeing her character design, I thought her voice would be a lot more, I don't know, like, you know, like that whole ara ara voice, that anime, you know. Whenever we see characters like that, that's the voice that plays in my head. So her voice here is a lot different than I expected. She has a way more, I guess you could say, thinner voice than I was expecting. I don't know if that's how you explain it. I expected her voice to be a lot more, I don't know, like deeper or something like that, you know. But that was a surprise. I wasn't expecting Aurora's voice to be like that. We got to hear a little bit of Balhansit as well, or like, you know, the girl who like Morgan, like, you know, like cared for in like, you know, when she was that girl, and you know, in the village, who was like being mistreated, that girl. And yeah, these were all the voice acting done. And that was a little bit of Ash's voice acting as well. We get to hear, like, obviously Ash and Morgan are the same. However, when she like, you know, she was voice acting as Ash, her voice. Now here's my question: the part where Ash is speaking, you know, and the part where Morgan is speaking, I'm guessing those two are done by the same voice actor. If that is the case, I will have to say, like, again, like, props, because Ash's voice acting and Morgan's voice acting, if like, you know, if we didn't know this, if I didn't know that Ash and Morgan were the same characters, I probably would have said that it's not the same voice actor. That's how the range kind of differed. Ash was a lot more, I guess you could say, lot more hopeful. Yeah, hopeful, very much bright. While here we can see Morgan in her like complete, like, you know, like when she was like broken down completely. So Morgan and Ash, these two, like, you know, the distinction was made perfectly. I'm pretty sure both the sections were done by the same voice actor, you know. So I'm like 50 to 60% sure. So yeah, that makes it even more, like, you know, impressive. That Ash's voice acting and Morgan's voice acting were so distinct. If you hear them, you'll understand, oh, this is Ash, this is Morgan. You can differentiate even without looking at the screen, just by hearing their voice or the tone of the voice. So yeah, brilliantly done. And so I'm guessing they voice acted everything. Like I said, I've seen the Dramalogue is like 2 hours long or something. I would guess that's the amount of time it would take if you skip all the battles for the story to play out. Yeah, so this is literally a movie. They could easily make a movie, you know, like out of Lostbelt 6. I feel like, you know, maybe 2 movies out of it, because there's like actions and everything will be there. Like, oh, like I hope that someday I really hope we get like an adaptation, just like we got the Babylonia adaptation. We get a Lostbelt adaptation as well, you know. Like obviously I'm pretty sure everyone at this point would want a Lostbelt 6 adaptation. This was amazing. And I feel like obviously, like, people who are not that much into Fate, they only watch anime and only have watched the Fate Stay Night anime or Fate Grand Order anime, they will see how crazy this story is. And like that'll be something. I'm pretty sure like Fate will if Lostbelt 6 gets an adaptation, it'll be one of the highest ranked animes if done properly, if they adapt it properly, you know. It'll be probably one of the most highest ranked animes out there, and yeah, it'll even increase the popularity of Fate so more. So hopefully someday we get another adaptation. Hopefully Lostbelt 6. You know, that'll be really good. I don't know, but anyways, brilliantly done, this voice acting. Okay, the one section I was talking about, I talked about this before as well. The whole Aurora situation, like how everyone just listened to Aurora in with one thing that she said, everyone just listened. Obviously, I understand that the main reason why everyone believed Aurora is because Aurora had a very good reputation. Like she had the whole benevolent fairy, I love everyone, that type of thing, like a saint she was. And her popularity was worldwide. However, even though Morgan saved everyone and is the queen, there were a lot of people who were not happy with her. So it makes sense, once Aurora said it, everyone was like, oh, that must be true. Another reason why I'm pretty sure the Fays just believed Aurora in the drop of the hat is because, like I said, they're like children. The Fays are like children. When you tell a child, who doesn't have a proper understanding or doesn't know how to judge stuff, when you tell them something, they'll easily believe you. That's why, I've seen a lot of people scare little children by telling them stories and everything. When you're a little kid, I'm pretty sure parents also kind of said scary stories and would be like, oh, don't do this, otherwise this is going to happen. And you used to believe them up until you got bigger and you realized that, oh, that was all crap. That never happens. It's like that. Someone tells them something and they'll be like, oh, that must be true. Yeah, they don't have that ability to judge. They're like little children, cruel, brutal, believes everyone on a drop of a hat, and yeah. And the crazy thing about this is since these are all the phase, all of the attitude were like children. The fact that they did not have a parental figure or a guardian made this situation so much more worse. Just imagine a situation when a child doesn't have any guidance, a little kid who doesn't have any guidance. How will they grow up? That is literally what is happening here. Children grow up to be sensible people because their parents or their guardians, whoever there are with them, they guide them in a proper direction. That is why they become good people. If you just leave overgrown children like these fairies out in the wild, oh boy, that's a disaster in the making. So yeah, that was the whole situation. There was no parental figure or someone who could guide these these fairies. I guess you could say Morgan could have been someone like that, but she never was. She just focused on her goal. So there you go. That is why these overgrown children or these fairies, they're like this, completely spoiled, bratty, just annoying little yeah. So yeah, that's the whole thing. Anyways, that was it. That was brilliantly done. I loved that. And like I said, I plan on reacting to more of these little sections. Next one is Oberon. I plan on reacting to Oberon's section. Let me know if there's any other sections that you want me to react to. So yeah, that is it. Now, like I was saying, I would love an adaptation for Lostbelt 6 or something like that if that happens in the future. Another thing that I'm really looking forward to is Mahoyo's movie adaptation. I think it's coming in December. Oh boy, that'll be something. I can't wait because I've already read the visual novel, so I know what's going to happen. I still want really am looking forward to reacting to it, and I can't wait to see how the people who haven't really read the novel or who are, like I said, who are only fans, who don't go deep into the Fate lore, who only have watched Fate Stay Night and Grand Order. I can't wait to see how they react to the movie, because if they do this movie properly, adapt the movie properly, Mahoyo, I'm talking about Mahoyo, yeah, it'll be something special. You know, oh boy, I can't wait. I really hope they take their time and at least make 2 to 3 movies out of Mahoyo. Don't I like pray to God that they don't try to like complete it in one movie. That'll be disastrous. So yeah, anyways, that is it. I'll end this video here. Thank you for watching. Like I said, comment down below which other sections you want me to react to. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, comment down below. Anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. And yeah, that is it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.